Yo, what's good, guys? I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, but I did just get top 8 at a remote regional, and then I got top 16 at the Xtrav, so I figured I should do some type of deck profile this time. Um, I definitely want to start making videos now that I'm really confident in this format, and I feel like I know more decks. I still want to learn more, and that's why I'm considering like streaming too. But this format's really cool. Purrely, just like spoiler, I don't know how good this deck is for regionals anymore. I just feel like it's just like too inconsistent when that's kind of why I fell in love with it, was for its consistency. But we'll just get into it. I won't waste any of your time. So the deck on screen is actually what I wanted to play for this regional, but I didn't because I didn't have some of these cards. So we see like what won't be in my deck. I'll be playing 2 Imperm. I won't be maining talents. I won't be maining crossout designator, and I'll have like 6 books instead. Um, and then with the side deck, there's a good amount different with the side deck, so we'll just get into that. And then I didn't actually play IP, but I didn't get Contact Seed fortunately this time, and I played Princess Spray instead. So let's just file real quick. So 3 Purrely, you have to play these. You have to play this guy for obvious reasons. Sometimes I would consider playing like 4 of these guys or 4 of these if I could, right? If this was Magic the Gathering. And then 3 Ashes. I think that's pretty mandatory. 3 Droll. This card is not as mandatory. It's pretty cool. Being level 1 comes up for Anima sometimes. I don't know. Every time I play this card, I'm just neg 1. Like literally just neg 1. Get talents. Like it's funny. 3 Street. This card I believe you have to play 3 of. Definitely. This card just wins so many games. This card is so absurd. I've definitely seen people misplay versus this card, but I want to go over hands and like just like technical play with this deck in another video because this deck's so punishing, and it's just so good with playing around stuff, but you have to play it perfectly, which is why I said it's punishing. And then the Delicious, 3 Happy, 3 Pretty Memory, 3 Sleepy Memory, 3 My Friend. These are all cards that I think are non-negotiables. 3 Book of Moon, 3 Book of Eclipse. These are negotiables. So, Book of Eclipse has been so insane though. Book of Moon's been okay. I definitely like Book of Eclipse better, especially in the mirror. It does lose to Ash, whereas this doesn't lose to Ash. But Book of Eclipse is good if they don't get the if they don't have Field Spell and they make the Baby Noir, because then there will only be 4 materials under Big Noir. So I really like that about the card. I don't know. These cards have been so broken. 3 Powder Prosperity. This is also non-negotiable. Like this card is just absurd. I feel like when I wasn't playing 3, it's because I didn't understand the deck well enough. But this deck, like I said, it needs all the consistency boosts it can get. 1 Purrely Yeep. Yeah, there's no reason I don't think to explain the other traps. Like, it's just 2 RNG, 2 Gambly. They already didn't ash you if you're getting that far, which means you probably win. And then the Beauty is like a free interrupt off the new trap, but you're playing another trap going second, that's gonna suck. And then 2 Imperm. This just seemed like the worst one. It's obviously not good when you draw it off Sleepy, but it's still a pretty good card. So 40 card main deck. 1 Anima, 1 Sky Striker, Plump, 1 Noir, 2 Beauty, 2 Happiness, 2 Big Noir, 1 Downard, 1 Slacker, 1 Princess Spray, 2 Zeus. Pretty mandatory extra, except this card. And maybe actually the Anima could be changed. I noticed people do not play into it like ever now. It is kind of good versus Appaloosa sometimes because it gets another negate. But yeah, I couldn't change a lot of this extra deck. Usually what I'm banishing off the Prosperity is these 6. That is like my go-to banish. Sometimes these don't get banished, these 3. And sometimes these 2 don't get banished. Usually this is always getting banished. And then sometimes it's one of each of these off the Prosperity. But usually the initial 6 is what I do. And then get into the side deck. We have 3 Bell. Have not played much Lab, so I kind of think I overestimate Lab's popularity. One Pinkertops. I've yet to summon this card. Two talents. Probably could be one. Just for the prosperity versus cash. This card's obviously an auto win going versus cash. Sometimes it's really good going first when you just want to maximize your engine. I really like it for that, to just like maximize, my ability to play. If I get ashed, I can draw two and then just win the game from there. Three Cosmic Cyclone, I'd say non-negotiable. Three D Barrier, definitely not required. It's kind of weird. Like if I do my whole combo and have Designator, like I'm already winning versus anything, no matter what. So D Barrier is definitely cuttable. Three Evenly, it's kind of just a regional card because I don't have Designators. And yeah, that's the list. And then we'll go back real quick to sorry for that. Yeah, so the IP definitely came up last regional where I got Contact Seed. It was pretty important. Um, but I mean, I think Feather Duster and the Thrust could be really good for this deck. Designator in the main seems insane to me. I still wish I could have done that and tried it out for this regional. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy your kitties.